change. And when those things look devastating and it looks horrible and it looks like it's not going to work, like AI, people freaking out. They don't, AI, they think there's something they have to manage, and people are ducking and scared and waiting to see, versus realizing this is an opportunity for you to make money if you're smart about it. Don't use it just to make you pictures, new pictures and videos that you're not going to do anything with. Let's make some money with it. So I teach people how to prosperously pivot. That's the brand. And on there, you can see all my projects.
Is it Prosperous Pivot with a T or Prosperous Pivots with an S?
With an S. Prosperous.
Okay, got it. All right. So I see some people put that in the
You
text.
can also, like, NicoleCompton.com has like where you can contact me. Prosperous Pivots. I realized, you told me a long time ago when you were mentoring me, we got to talking, it was an aha moment that my 3 pillars are biz, law, life, business and entrepreneurship, law and all things legal, because it touches everything. So it holds stuff together. And the life is the motivational. That's the overcoming. That's the knowing how to pivot. That's all the things I've been through. So if I'm ever presenting, those are usually, it's going to tie to one of those 3 things. The wealth goes in there with the law, with the life part. Well. So Prosperous Pivots, what I do for attorneys with their law firms is teach them how to prosperously pivot in business. What I do for corporations and companies is I teach them how to prosperously pivot in the bigger corporations or for entrepreneurs. And then for individuals, I don't do a lot of individual coaching, but for a while I was also working with minority women or Black women who were well educated like I am, who were scared to leave their traditional role. They knew they needed to. They knew it wasn't going to work, but they just kind of wasn't sure how to make that shift into leaving corporate America to start entrepreneurship, start their own business. And so those are my 3 things.
So let me ask you about this then. So our time's kind of running down. So you're going to come into the Black Business School also, and you're going to do some stuff on estate planning as well and talk about that. And that's, I think, tomorrow night at 8:30. Is that right? Okay. So anybody
tomorrow at 7.
7 tomorrow at 7 Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow at 7 Eastern. She's coming into the estate planning group. So for those who would like to talk to Nicole, you can talk to her that way as well. So what do you plan to talk about? What we gonna break down? What kinds of questions can we ask you?
I'm a walking encyclopedia, so but I take the non-traditional take on a lot of stuff. Tomorrow, I'm going to teach why you need to have an estate plan for your young adults. When a child turns 18, they become a legal stranger to you. And I got all kinds of stories, some that have even been in my family of, somebody turning 18, they're a young adult, they smelling themselves. I had a friend not too long ago say that a 19-year-old is technically a 1-year-old adult. Like, nothing, you're a toddler adult. But
that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, but I can't tell you this year alone, how many 18, 19, and 20-year-olds have come to me, like their parents sent them to me, or they knew me because of their parents, where they made a bad legal decision. Once you turn 18, the law does not care. The police don't care. The courts don't care. You are an adult and there is no oopsie. Whereas the day before, you can oopsie at 17 and 364 and you may be okay. When you hit 18, it magically happens that now, you have this responsibility that most times you don't know what to do. So we're going to talk about how to protect your young adult, because they're still learning.